Hi, I'm Steven Zabriskie and I'm the product manager for the package solutions, also referred to as the room telepresence solutions when used with our telepresence systems, the HDX. What I'll be showing you today is the HDX Media Center. The HDX Media Center comes in two versions. One is a pedestal version that you see here to my left, and the other is a wall mount version, which we'll be showing you a little bit later. The HDX Media Center comes complete with the codec, the displays, the sound system, the camera, the mounting, and the H320 module, which is integrated into the base of the pedestal or behind the system on the wall mount. The HDX Media Center, when shipping from Polycom, includes all the custom length cables so that there is a clean installation of the system. I'd like to first introduce the HDX Media Center floor mount, which includes the pedestal, the displays, the stereo system, the camera mounting system. It is important to realize that the HDX Media Center is a total integrated solution. The pedestal on which the monitors mount can either be a single monitor or, as in this situation, a dual monitor. Underneath the monitors are the soundbar systems, which provide stereo audio. Even in a single situation or when used with dual monitor, it also provides a simulated center channel. The camera is mounted on the top and integrated right into the system. If you notice, the curve on the bottom of the mounting bracket matches the curve on the top of the camera. The codec is actually mounted behind the system on the other side so that it's easy access to the off-on button. On the back, it is covered up so that all the cable management is behind the cover. So if you were to look behind or on top of the system, you would notice that it's fully covered and very nice, neat looking in the room. If you notice, there are no cables coming out from the floor because in this situation we're actually using our ceiling microphone, which you can order the HDX Media Centers with. That eliminates the need for cables on the floor. By using the Polycom People Plus Content IP as your data sharing tool, you eliminate any cables going to your tabletop. An advantage to the HDX Media Center is that when you install it, you can mount it in multiple heights. The crossbar, which holds the bracket for the mounting, can be mounted in two different heights, about 6 inches apart. Additionally, you can either use the slides that come standard on it, or you can install the optional casters on it, which again allow for a different height. So there are a total of 4 different heights with the HDX Media Center. Now, focusing on individual components of the HDX Media Center, we'd first like to talk about the displays which are included with the HDX Media Center. If you notice, the display has a black bezel around it to match the fit and form of the other Polycom products associated with the HDX Media Center. Monitors are available worldwide, which is a feature that you cannot get from anywhere else. The display used on the HDX Media Center is a 42-inch WGA display that allows your 720p video on each display. These displays are not available from any other source and only from Polycom and integrated entirely into the HDX Media Centers. Besides being used just with the HDX Media Center, the monitors do have additional video inputs where you can connect other pieces of equipment to it for use in your conference room. Another part of the integrated HDX Media solution is the audio system. Polycom has designed an audio system here which we call the soundbar. The soundbar is a 120 watt system that provides full room coverage. In a single monitor solution, it will cover a 20 by 30 foot room, with the dual monitor up to a 25 by 50 foot room. The international power supply is integrated into the soundbar associated with the main speaker. This soundbar and power outlet allows power for up to 2 displays, the codec, and an ancillary piece of equipment. The soundbar mounts under the displays and appears to be an extension of the displays. This solution allows stereo sound, either in a dual monitor situation or even as a single monitor situation. The same soundbar can be used either on the pedestal or the wall unit, and there's a switch behind the center panel that allows you to do that setting. Also, you can order the HDX Media Center either with a tabletop HDX microphone or with a ceiling microphone. With the ceiling microphone that clears cables from the floor and gives you a nice clean look in your conference room. The other option of the HDX Media Center is the wall mount. In this situation, I have the wall mount as a single display mounted at a low height so I can pull it to the conference room table and use it as a telepresence system. As you notice, it comes with the sound bar, the camera mounting, the display, and the articulating arm on the mount itself. This can be ordered either as a single display or at the same time as a two-display option. The HDX wall solution is mounted on an articulating arm so that it's easy to pull away from the wall and spin it to any direction in the room. This allows for a full room telepresence experience by bringing the display to the tabletop, just as if somebody were sitting across the table from you. Showing the back of the HDX Media Center wall mount is very similar to the back of the pedestal mount, and some things I want to point out that are unique to the Polycom solution. One, as you see, the codec is mounted behind the display here on the wall mount. On the pedestal mount, it's also mounted behind the display on the right. You see the sound bar with the integrated power supply, so that the cables are very convenient there, the mounting system for the display, and with all the Polycom HDX Media Centers, the cable management system is integrated right into the system so that you have a clean, neat-looking installation in those high-end conference rooms. The HDX Media Center, either as the stand or as a wall unit, is available worldwide. So now you have a single source for getting the same solution no matter what conference room you mount it in, no matter what country in the world that you do it. Also available with the HDX Media Center's worldwide service. So if there should ever be a problem with your Polycom solution, one call to Polycom resolves that, whether it's the displays, the soundbar, or the codec itself.